All right, so we just finished up a session with get its, take its, and play. Basically a big raw session of playing and everything with toys. Get it. And now we're gonna go into some food stuff. Now that my little guy's brain is already opiate. Using the e-collar still here. Good job, bud. Get it. Oh, so here. Get it. Good job. Opiate. So I'll always incorporate these type of sessions like after heavy play, because I still want him to listen no matter what, right? So even if he's tired, if he's like, you know, already kind of got his fulfillment from playing, I want him to like always listen. Foos. Good boy. And what I mean by that is like, it's easy to work a dog when they're in high energy situations, right? Get it? But after a dog who has done kind of like what he's really been wanting to do, which is opiate, which is play, opiate. It requires a little bit more of him being consistent, right? Because the dog at full energy, good job. It's easier to work, get it? Versus the dog who is like, good boy. Here, it's already been kind of drained out. Here, get it? Here, get it? Good job. Opiate. Good job, buddy. Get it? Opiate. Good job. And the other thing too is that full energy, I don't want to necessarily have to like get it. I don't want to rely on pressure, right? I don't want to always have to rely on my e-collar. I don't have to always rely on tools. I just want to rely on that general communication. Here. Good boy. Even though I'm using it, I'm just using the e-collar and everything to build general behavior, right? So the expectation is there. Good. Foos. Good boy. Foos. Again, low level stim. Get it? Foos. Nice, dude. Good job. Get it? Foos. Good boy. I have to keep switching my hands, man. Sorry. Opiate. Good. Get it? And again, like I said before, I'll switch these types of exercises up. Here. Like sometimes we'll do our obedience. Get it? We'll do our obedience before when it comes to like this. We'll do our obedience after. Opiate. Sometimes I'll reward indirect. Sometimes I'll reward direct. Good. Let's see, like opiate. Good boy. Get it? Opiate. Like I don't have a treat in my hand, right? It's just the general understanding of, see, but that's the part that happens when he's tired, the incentive, right? So I'm not going to reward here. Also, opiate. I want him to want to move forward. Opiate. Also, it's right there, right? So he's back there, so we don't reward. Opiate. So I'm not going to give him anything there. So I'll break this whole thing, do a little indirect, get it, and I'll reward some static positions. Opiate. Good. Get it. And I can't blame him. I mean, he's been working for a little bit here. Opiate. Around. Good. Get it. We've also named one of the newest trick. Also, back it up. Good. Get it. Back it up. I am using the e-collar pressure a little bit. Get it. Just so it's more of the motor. Back it up. That might have been my fault, buddy. Get it. Come on, back it up. Get your booty back there. The whole point is to back it up, Oso. I probably shouldn't have rewarded that one, but get it. He made an effort. Here. Here. Good boy. Get it. Opiate. Around. Good job, buddy. Get it. No e-collar on there, just kind of messing with them here. Here. Get it. Good boy. Back it up. Good boy. Switch my hands so I can work some fooses. But these raw sessions where you fade in from luring, giving direct rewards, giving indirect rewards, the biggest thing I look for is just consistency and response to command, and then identifying certain things, right? So if let's say he's tired and I know that I'm not if I don't have the treat with me, he's not following the instruction, that means I need to work on more indirects, for me at least with that. And it also means I just need to get more time. Oso's just a year old, so he's been doing really good. Just identify some things to work on, right? Foos. Good. Get it. Foos. Good. Get it. And some people always ask me, if I fade the lure, if I don't fade the lure. Foos. I don't really fade the lure. I mean, I just use different markers. Get it, if that makes sense. So using, indirect, direct rewards. Foos. Good. Get it. Foos. Good. Get it. Foos. Good boy. It's even like there, right? Sometimes I have a treat in my hand, sometimes I don't. Get it. Foos. Good job. Usually if I don't get it, if I don't have a treat in my hand, I'll double up on my rewards. So him paying attention without having the direct incentive, get it? The direct incentive of, the treat, the bait, the lure. He gets paid for that, right? So if I have no treats, and when I put my hands in my pockets, it's just a natural behavior that I've developed over the years of doing this stuff. Foos. It's right there, right, if he checks out. Get it. So using that, right? So using the mark, then move. So switching his mindset from going to I'm going to get it directly from here to where now I mark it as in this terminal release marker, meaning get it, then I throw the food. So switching up all those different things help out a lot. So it can be something as directive as foos. That's OPA, Bubba. Oh, it's almost time for you to be done. Foos. Using something like that where I lure to get it to where I'll still lure a little bit. Foos, but I won't have a treat directly in my hand. Good, where I mark and then I feed them. Good. Oops, sorry, buddy. Get it. Also, get it. I'll throw another one for you. Hey, get it. To where I can go into this, right? If I go foos, get my exact position I want, get it, mark it, and then throw. So lure, direct marker, no lure, direct marker, no lure, indirect marker. Get it? And using it in a newer position that we're developing, right? So if I go here, say, I already have the food here, so might as well go direct. Good, so direct marker there, right? Use my indirect, get it. You're so tired, you've missed 2 treats. The fact that he's missed 2 treats is, get it, is pretty telling that Oso is spent. Are you tired already? Get it. He's like a hog. This thing will freaking eat like, I don't know, he'll probably eat himself to death. Here. Now we'll just release, get it. We'll do an indirect marker as release. Here. Good. No lure, direct marker. And let's switch into Foos here. So Foos being his, or no, not Foos, as OPA being his like, one of his first positions should be the easier one, right? You would think. So if I go, let's send him out this way. So get it. So opiate. Good. So no lure, direct marker. Get it. Opiate. Lure, direct marker. Get it. Opiate. Get it. Good. And then no lure, indirect marker. You know, it keeps things interesting for the dog, keeps them guessing, and it just keeps the communication. Keeps the communication going, and it helps us establish like clarity in the position, right? Because if it's always lure, if it's always direct, if it's always like, you know, indirect or whatever it may be, then you know, it's working for the meal, working for the treat, which, you know, reality they are, but it just gives you more options. Like an indirect marker, right? If we're gonna trial, you know, at the end of their run, they get an indirect reward for doing all the things they did, right? They get a reward somehow. As you're building, you just build up duration in your exercise routine or in your training routine in order to get like that long of a duration of training. That makes sense, right? So like, for example, in Street League, get it, in Street League, you know, a lot of people when they're in their staging prep area, they're you know, taking the collars off, they drop the toy, they complete the exercise. Their, you know, training partner will be on the opposite end or wherever they exit from with their toy, so the dog then gets the reward for training that whole entire system, right? Or that whole scenario. Get it? So essentially, when you're training, if you're training for sport or anything, you know, you kind of train for more duration in your exercises. I mean, also, you know, can't go without saying that, you know, relationship with your dog helps with those things too, because, you know, that's what's going to help them want to work for you. So, which is why, like, I spend a lot of time playing with my dog. I spend a lot of time, you know, rewarding consistently. Like when people say like, oh, they only work for your reward. Like, well, yeah, I mean, like everyone works for something. You know, that's just kind of how it goes. Like your relationship is based off of everything you're doing, engaging with your dog, showing them proper leadership, proper structure, you know, being a fun person to train with, not just like an enforcer or anything, right? Get it? But yeah, that's just a quick little raw session of all the things we went over, you know, establishing directs, indirects, no lure, lure, you know, working when the dogs were tired, a little bit tired. So you did good. And now I got to give him a little break because we had to work him in bite work.